You want to join as well?
No, not me anymore.
Yes. What, Sabrina?
I'm not. I'm coming from Italy, but I don't give you my name.
Now we know her name. What do you do for a living?
I own a cleaning company and some property.
Can you sell this camera to me?
This camera is amazing. It's a brand new camera, and what can I say? Yeah, it's
Yeah, we can do it. So inside? Okay.
I'm Mario. I live in Porto Maso. At the moment, I own about 10 units, which I rent out.
My people, today I am in one of the richest place in Malta, going to interview people to know what's the difference between old money and new money. Check this video, it will blow up your mind. Let's go. Your name, age, and where are you from?
I'm Mario. I live in Porto Maso. My age is 78.
Nice. You are so young.
Thank you.
Based on your look, you look so young.
I keep fit.
You keep fit. So how you are doing it?
I walk in the morning and I swim in the afternoon.
That's great. Nice lifestyle.
Yeah, of course.
What do you do for a living?
I'm retired. I used to be in the shoe business. Now I'm retired.
Shoe business.
Yeah.
Still running?
No. I've sold everything.
You sold it, yeah?
Yeah.
And what was the most amount of money you ever made in that business?
I couldn't say that. I don't know.
Was it 6 or 7 figures?
I would say 6.
And right now, you are living in Porto Maso, right?
Yeah.
So people, if they don't know what area it is, can you give us some glimpse about it?
Well, Porto Maso is a very new area. It was created 24 years ago. Okay, it was nothing. It was an old Hilton. Now there's a new Hilton, and the Porto Maso Marina and that was all created in that year. It's one of the best places to live in.
And who are your neighbors by profession? They are all business owners?
Yes, I mean, mostly retired people live in Porto Maso now, but there's some good business people live as well here.
Okay.
It's good quality of people.
Your investment strategy, how was it being a business owner, how you were investing your money?
Well, in them days when I used to make my money, obviously, you were invested in bonds or whatever, you get a good interest. But these days it's property in Malta. Property renders more than anything because the renting companies are yielding a lot of money, you know?
Can you share with us like how many units you are owning right now?
At the moment I own about 10 units, which
So
I rent out.
It's all for the rental investments, right?
Correct.
Okay. And regarding the choosing right one, how you are considering that this is the good one, I'm choosing this?
I obviously concentrate around this area, just outside Porto Maso, Sui and this area, because it's mainly all the main offices are concentrated in here. So the people who work there, they want to rent around the area, you know?
It is generating you passive income.
Yes, it is.
That's great. So people, if they want to buy their first property in Porto Maso, what should they do? What should they know?
Now, to buy your first property in Porto Maso, you have to have a certain ceiling and certain income, because I wouldn't say it's affordable now. It was affordable 25 years ago when I bought, but now I wouldn't say it's affordable, unless you are well off.
Yeah, exactly. You started in the shoe business. This is not a cliche business right now to people to start. What was the secret of the business to grow?
I wouldn't know because it's a different market. When I started 55 years ago, there was nothing in Malta, you know. But now obviously the retail is completely different. It's finished. I would imagine to start your own thing, you have to be something in these financial or crypto companies and something like that. I don't know how to make money these days. To tell you the truth.
You are using bank to get some loan and also to make a good debt to make your living out of it, or you are not dealing with banks?
No, I don't deal with banks at all. I deal with my own money. If I don't have the money, I don't do it.
Yeah, you have any question, go ahead.
You told like investing in real estate here in Malta is a good investment.
Yeah.
Nationwide, like any place, any city is good for investing.
Yes. But if you are buying to rent out, the area to buy and rent out is this area outside Porto Maso, not Porto Maso, because then you can buy property at a cheaper price outside this area with the villages and that. But to rent out, it's a different market, you know.
That's great. So thank you very much for stopping
welcome.
and giving us a
And where
great
are you- what state are you
interview.
from?
Your name, age, and where are you from?
I'm Jason Dejo, age 54. I'm from Malta.
And what do you do for a living?
I own a cleaning company and some property.
Okay, cleaning company.
Yep.
When did you start with the company?
Started with my father back in 1969, and I took over in 1994.
That's
so
great.
basically, it's been over almost 30 years now doing it.
Such a long year, but what's the longevity secret?
I think it's the passion of what you're doing and enjoy what you're doing, and of course respect the employees, because at the end of the day, without employees, I couldn't be where I am today.
But you say also in a property, like you are owning a firm, or what does it mean?
It's property investments. I have a couple of property that I rent out on Airbnb and Booking.com.
Why you are investing your money mainly on property?
I've been doing so since 2000, so it's a good return on investment. And of course, in Malta, as you know, property is a good deal to invest in.
And also about your clinic, are you comfortable sharing with us? Like, shout out your clinic name so people also can take it out.
Sure, I have no issue with that. It's called Servizi Malta. We operate in mostly government tenders and big firms.
Okay, and can you share with us what is the turnover like generally you are making per year?
I think it's around 12 million at the moment.
Wow, 12 million.
Yeah.
So you are 8-figure entrepreneur.
Yeah.
How did you make your first million?
I started from taking over my father's business at the time, which it was under 1 million, but I managed to go step by step, and here I am today.
Amazing. And regarding your finding properties, what is the main criteria you are focusing on?
Properties such as this, Porto Maso, Mercury, good locations, give you good return of investment.
Okay,
eventually.
so you are choosing only hot areas, like expensive top areas.
I target high-end
Okay.
customers.
Are you finding properties through an agency or by yourself?
Basically by myself. I have contacts, and of course we are in Malta and people know each other.
Okay, and people also starting in property investment, what advice you would give to them and how they can do it? What should they avoid?
I think the first thing you have to do, of course, is have your first deposit to start with, because otherwise you cannot start. And you have to be really clever to invest the money again in property and property.
Amazing. And at the end, any best piece of financial advice you ever learned in your entire career and you want to share with us?
You have to focus on working, you have to enjoy working, and of course, when you start making money, you have to invest it again, not spending it.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for
Nice
your
to
time.
talk to you.
Thank you.
Man, this interview is getting crazier and crazier. I'm definitely sure we will find multi-millionaires soon. Continue watching and also engage with this video. Which interview you like more and also which is triggering you. Let's go to continue for interviewing other individuals. So inside. So who we are today?
Michael Bonello. I'm a CEO of a real estate company in Malta.
Okay, you are Maltese.
Yes, I'm Maltese.
Okay, and how long you are in the industry?
I've been in this for about 25 years.
How did you start with the company?
I started with a local company as a letting agent, then I became a sales agent, joined a local franchise and opened my first office. Today we have 30 offices and 500 agents around Malta and Gozo.
And people starting in real estate industry as a business owner, how they can do it? What should they avoid or what should they do?
I suggest today the most important thing is to join a reputable company which gives you all the right tools to work with and all the training, because that's something which is very important. As we know, being an estate agent is an easy job because it's commission based, but if you work hard in your first years, it will give you great results and it's very rewarding at the end.
Okay, and there are also a lot of real estate companies in Malta. And what makes your company different than them and what makes you standing out in the business for more than like 20 years?
I mean, I started as an estate agent myself, so you obviously know the pros and cons, and what an agent needs. So I think that is very important. And the most important thing is, I believe from my end, we give the agents, that's importance that they are part of an existing family. And the most important thing I think is never forget how you began, because sometimes people make some money and money goes straight up to their mind, and they get a big headed, and that's the worst thing to do.
Okay, and at the end, being a real estate individual, how do you invest your money? Is it mainly property or you are diversifying?
To tell you the truth, I used to think that diversification is the key, but today I've gone back to real estate and property development. I mean, with your money, you should do what you know how to do best.
That's great. Thank you very much for your time. Alex, nice to meet you. Bye-bye. Who we are today?
Marilyn Cabal.
You live in Malta.
Yes, I do.
For how long?
5 years.
What do you do for a living?
I'm in real estate.
Your own company or you are working for a firm?
No, I'm working with
You are also working 6 years. You started with that career.
5 years. Before that, I was working in South Africa.
Okay, so South Africa. So what made you to choose Malta over South Africa?
I'm from Switzerland, so I wanted to come to Europe in a place where the sun and the blue sky, and there is
Okay, are you in sale or renting?
sales.
But your background also with the sale, you started your career or you just came to Malta for starting in sales job?
No, I'm a psychologist, so nothing to do with real estate, my background.
So it is related because you are playing with people's mindset. So you are a
Maybe,
psychologist,
yes.
right?
You need to understand, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
the
And any best
mindset.
tip of advice for first-time buyers?
First-time buyers, my best tip is work with an agent, for sure.
But why people have some misconceptions about agents. They want to skip that path. They are taking longer time finding themselves rather than finding shortcut with the agent.
Because they don't want to pay the service, but in the end, it does make a difference.
What is your sales skills like? Any best secret you can share with us? How you are closing deals?
I work hard and I find you the perfect property. I understand the needs of the clients. First of all, I moved myself 28 times and lived in 10 different countries. So I kind of understand what people are looking for.
How you are handling the objections if they are saying that, let me think about it, or go to ask my wife? How you are handling these objections?
I mean, I don't force people. I want them to be happy with what they fall in love with.
And what makes your service different than other agents? Because there are a lot of agents as well. You are in a shark tank.
I know that I'm in a shark tank, but I also I spend lots of time with my clients and I spend lots of time to find what they're looking for.
Okay, can you sell this camera to me?
This camera is amazing. It's a brand new camera, and what can I say? Are you looking for a camera?
I'm looking for a camera.
Okay, so yeah, it's what can I say for the camera? It's a tough one.
You are a good salesperson.
I don't know what to say about the camera. Sorry about that.
Sell me this microphone.
No.
So people in their early stage starting real estate journey, what advice you would give to them to be successful in sales?
To know the market, view as much properties as you can.
And how do you find new clients and how you are generating leads?
So now people, they recommend me. So if like you were my ex-client and I gave you a very good service, now you have a friend that's looking for a property, you're going to say, call Marilyn.
What was the toughest case you ever dealt with and you won that and you sold it?
The toughest case I had with Sabrina is the
Okay.
toughest case. Yes.
Now we know her name. Okay.
It was a tough one because we actually had a super offer. The offer was accepted, but then someone else placed another offer, better offer, which today I think it was a fake one. And in the meantime, Sabrina found something else. It was very tough.
The most amount of money you ever generated from a single sale?
Maybe 40,000,
40,000. And how much was the house price?
4 millions.
4 million. That's great. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good to
Thanks,
talk to
Sam.
you.
Thank you.
Yo, man, this is one of the craziest interview I ever made in my channel just for you. Don't forget, today's video sponsor is you as always, and also Valex Property. I don't know what you learned from this video, but if you share it on the comments, I will be much appreciated. If you are a first time buyer or you want to buy your second, third one or 100th one, the properties in Malta, your direct guy is here. I will help you out. I will guide you how to do it, what to do with, what not to do with. And reach out to me on my Instagram or my social media handles over here. We will solve it out. I see you in the next video. Bye.